The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
Consumer debt in the United States of America in 4 different classifications is, for each of them, over $1 trillion. And it is growing exponentially quickly. That's a lot of slaves, my friends. It has always intrigued me just how easily most people can turn a want in their mind into a supposed need. And not to form a generalized view of everyone, but it seems quite easy to see that far too many people are unable, or more truthfully, unwilling, to control their impulses when it comes to their financial resources. That last gift of the Spirit mentioned in Galatians 5:22-23 is self-control. And it has much to do with us who are born again in relation to the debt load that we have decided is convenient for us. What we believe we will be able to handle, to keep under control. And it should be in our finances one of the things that sets us apart from the rest of the world.
Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapour, that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away.
If you are hid in Christ and you have a heavy debt load, only you know why. Most of it, I personally believe, having been there myself years ago, is just for the reason stated above. We would not control our impulses. Some would like to say that it was inevitable, that there was no way around it. But I am going to offer you here what many would consider the worst-case scenario. How you view it will reveal much to you about yourself. The diagnosis is terminal. The doctors have said that unless you do this or that, you will die. And then there is a chance that even if the procedures are successful, there is no guarantee of your life continuing for much longer. You have no health insurance. There is no way that you could possibly pay off the bills that will arrive after all is said and done. Does the want within you to live longer then become a need? I could have just as easily used the purchase of a house or a vehicle or any other expensive item. But the previous example hits a little closer to home, doesn't it? Let's add this to it, just for more impact. What if it is your spouse, your child, someone very close to you? And now, what if I put this verse here?
For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain.
92% of the churches locked their doors during the supposed pandemic. Would all those who wore the mask and rolled up their sleeves rather be a slave to the borrower? Would they rather live the rest of their lives in debt, perhaps losing all to the creditors rather than say, to die is gain? Just a few things on the credit card, it won't make the balance owed each month go up. The vehicle payment is only for 5 years. We'll be able to afford it. I'm sure you can think of many more examples. But those in debt, those slaves, seem to love verses like Matthew 6:24.
No man can serve 2 masters. For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon.
They say they are servants of Christ, but in all reality, they are slaves to their impulses, to their unmet wants. believing the Almighty provides for them by the amount their credit cards say they can borrow. There are many branches on the path of the lust of the flesh, my friends. Please remember that.